Hello class 8. This is moral science class, and today in this class I will teach you chapter number 14, the real wealth of life. In last term you have already done till chapter number 13. So we will start today chapter number 14, the real wealth of life. In this chapter we will learn about the value, which value? Love. What is the importance of love in our life? Why it is very important in our life and how it can change our life. So, first of all, we will start with an introduction about the love. Why this is very necessary in our life. So, love is the most indispensable element of human life. This is very important. This is very necessary element of our life. Though it is just a small word. This is just a very small word of 4 letter, but it includes various types of feeling. Which type of feelings it includes? Affection, sentiment, emotion, liking, compassion, sacrifice, romance, etc. Means this is not a simple word of 4 letter, but it is the combination of various types of feelings. And you all know that we all are human being, and there is a lot of importance of these type of feelings. Means our emotions are very important for us, our sentiments are very important to us, and if someone will sacrifice for us, that also it has a great value. So love is also the combination of these all types of feelings. Like the air, it is spread everywhere. Okay, love is present everywhere and is virtually imperative for human existence. It is spread everywhere, and it is not visible, but it is an important fact for our life. It is very important for humans. It can be felt but cannot be seen. You know that love we can feel. If someone will love you, or you are loving to other person, then it other person can also feel it, but they cannot see. Moreover, its presence negates the absence of many other things. Okay, uh, means sometime it may be possible that you sometime what happen, we can be very sad in our life. But if you have the presence of love, if you have love in your life, then it can negates the absence of many other things. If you don't have proper health, if you don't have wealth, if you don't have money, but if you have love, then its presence can negate the absence of many other things. You can be happy if you have the love in your life. The Russian novelist Fyodor Dostoevsky believes that with love one can live even without happiness. So that's why a Russian novelist, he was a great philosopher also. He says that if you have love in your life, then you can live. You can live without happiness also. If you don't have money, if you don't have good health, then also you can live, and you can live happily. That because this is the real happiness. Love is the real happiness. So what he want to say that if someone will love you, and someone will love you without any selfishness, okay, self if someone is selfish and then he is loving you, then that is not the real world. Okay, but without any selfishness, if someone is giving you love, then that is the real world, love. So what he want to say that love is very powerful and even makes one win over the enemies quite easily. So love is the very powerful weapon. Love is the very powerful weapon through which you can win many of the hurts. If someone is your enemy, but you will give the love to that person, then that enemy can also be your friend. So love is very powerful. It can make your enemy also your friend. Now in next paragraph, the sphere of love is widespread and its depth is infinite. Just now we learned that love is everywhere. So, so love is widespread. Love is everywhere and its depth is also infinite. Like you people were singing this song in the school, that God's love, it's so deep, it's so high, it's so wide. So in the same way, love is the sphere of love is so wide, it's so deep, and it is the essence of all human relationships. So if you want to create any relationship, if you want to create any relationship, then it is very important, very necessary that you should, in your relationship, there should be love. Your love should be present in any of the relationship. It exists in blood relation. One loves his parents and siblings. People love his country. People also love their fellow beings, plants, and animals. So, love is also present in your blood relation with your parents, with your mummy, with your papa, with your siblings, with your brothers, with your sisters. And you can love to your country also. You can, even you can love to plant and animals also. Okay, so you can love to anyone in this world. You should love to everyone. You should show your love, you should show your sympathy, you should show your emotions to everyone. Love is the real wealth of life. Okay, this is the real wealth. Money can come and money can go also. Now you have the money, maybe after some time you don't have any money, but loving relationship will always remain there. Maybe today you have the money and tomorrow it will not be with you, but your real relationship, true relationships, your loving relationship will always remain with you. But you should also know that, you should also remember that reciprocation reciprocation is essential for love. Means you, if you are giving the love, then only you can receive the love. So if you want love, you should also give the love. Now related to this love, we will learn one story. What is given in this story? There lived a poor, very poor man. Owing to sheer hunger, one day he thought of stealing some money to buy food. While stealing the money, he was caught red handed and sentenced to 2 years of rigorous imprisonment. So he is a very poor man and he was very hungry. So one day, due to this hunger, he thought that, Today I will steal some money and then I will buy some food." But he was not the professional thief. So while stealing the money, he got red handed. And that, as a punishment, he got 2 years of imprisonment. So what happened? In that 2 years, he was treated very badly in the jail. He suffered a lot for committing a small crime. Means, what was his crime? He has not done a big crime, but for that small crime, he was treated very badly in the jail. And he was stealing the money only for only to remove his hunger. He wants some money, but for that small crime, he was treated very badly in the jail. But after 2 years, when he was released, his life was also turned very worse. How? Because out of suspicion, uh, nobody gave him a job, because he was, for 2 years he was in the jail. He spent 2 years in the jail. So due to that, nobody want to give him the job. Again, he started to suffer from the same problem. Okay, again he was suffering from great hunger. His life now become hell, and he become hopeless. Now he don't have any idea what he should do. He become very hopeless what he will do in his future. So one day, what happened? He happened to meet a priest. One day he met with the priest, and the priest asked him the reason for his pitiable condition. What happened? Why are you in this pity condition? So after hearing his sad story, the priest brought him home. He told The priest told that person, "You can come to my home. You leave today and spend the night time also in my house." And he gave him the food also. Then, in the night time, when he was lying on the bed, the man thought about his various hardships and even decided to become a thief. Now he thought that what I will do after my this after this night. Okay, today I got the good food, but after that, what I will do? So he has decided that I will become a thief now. Then his eyes fell on a silver vase which was kept in the room. He put it in his bag and quietly moved out of the priest house. So what he has done, he theft that vase, silver vase, and kept it in his bag and quietly moved out from the priest house. But when he left the house, two policemen caught him. When they found the silver vase in his bag, then he took him to the police station and started interrogating him. They started to ask the question, from where you got this silver vase. Then that person, that person said the priest name. So in the morning, the priest was called by the in the police station, and when that priest saw the vase, he said to the police, "Actually, I was gifted this man two flower vases, but he was reluctant to accept the gift. Means he did not want to accept my gift. So that's why, means he did not want to uh, keep those two vases. So that's why what he has done, he kept only one silver vase, and that's why, due to this reason only, he left my home in the night time only." Okay. Then after these statements, what happened? The policeman left that person. Then after releasing the man, uh, now that person was no courage. He don't have any courage now to look into the priest's eyes. He was feeling very ashamed. So after reaching home, the priest said that, "I love you, but I hate your theft." Actually, I love, as you are a human. So as a human being, I also love you, but I hate your nature. Which nature? Through which you are doing these things. I hate your theft. I am giving you now some money. So you are not required to repay. Means till that time, no need to repay my money till that time. Which time? Unless you honestly earn good amount of money. When you will earn some money with honesty, then only you can return this amount. Now you can take this money and you can start your new life. Then after saying that, the priest gave him some money. Okay. So after completing, after this incident, the man's life was totally transformed. He came out and from all sorts of negativity and started living an honest man. After that, the person was started to living an honest life in his. So what you learn from this story, that by love we can change totally, we can transform others life also. We should spread life between each other. We should love everyone, even even not only the human beings, but we should love to everyone. We should love to plants, we should love to animals, and this is the main root of any relationship. Okay, so read this chapter and try to do all the question answers which is given in this chapter. Have a nice day. Thank you.